Euro USD. Play out these drawings. It's resisting 200-day moving average. So I'm looking for price for this week to return to this area based off my moving averages.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just draw a zone in that area. I just added just to test the 4-day moving average.
Okay.
So I'm looking for price to, based off how I rejected the 200-day moving average. I'm looking for it to come back into this zone based off of the moving, just based off of the moving averages and support and resistance, and there's a strong resistance right here.
Right. And then the next one would be where that structure was at.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
So as you see too, watch. Our price came down, and this blue line, that's a 4-day moving average, and that's an 8-day moving average. And so there's a lot of information right here. You got the 50 to act as a support. You got price coming back into that magnet area, that 4-day and the 8-day moving average. Because if you look at it, how price, even though it left the 8-day, it came and stayed on that 4-day moving average. And whenever price, let me get to a point. Whenever price got away from that 4-day moving average, it pushed right back into it. So that's we already know how price respond to that 8-day moving average. So it has even a closer response to the 4-day moving average. So just looking at that, I'm seeing price to come back down into this area, going into this week.
I think your 8-day is a little better though.
Well, yeah, definitely. That's of anything I'm looking at. That's just more confluence of me saying it's pushing back down into the area. But that's why I got that zone right here. If anything, this would be a take profit one. You know.
Right. Go to your
This is daily. And if you look at it, that's why I drew that line there with the 8-day moving average. And look at it, it's coming back down towards that 20-day moving average. And this is when the orange is crossing. So I'm looking forward to come down into the zone before it bounce off of that 50 and that 200 as a support. Because that's that strong resistance area.
go to the 4-hour.
Come back and test this before it continue to come back down to this 200.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So market structure there.
On a day, coming back to test this. Might even come back and test this 50.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Possibly coming back to test the 50. Or it might just test it, see how it reacts to that 200 once it gets to that 200.
Yeah, see how it will react to this 200. If not, it'll be coming back to this order block, this breaker candle right here.
Right.
Or this little small zone right here. So I'll be looking to see what it's doing coming into this area.
And let's check out it on the 15-minute to see what the entry go be. Yep.
Right up in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna reject it, get in for a sell, and take it down to at least here, and then here. That's a 7-1. That's pretty bad.
I put that stop a little. You know,
Yeah. I'm putting even if we put it here.
I put it a little past it. You don't want it to wick up.
If it's on a downward trend like this, I don't see this is a lower low. That's a lower low.
They'll pull a stop point at that previous high and then take off the other week.
So if I put it here,
No, not that far. Not that far. I'm just saying put it probably about 5 pips. 5 to 10 pips.
I'm just building off the last structure. If we put it right here, I'm building the stop loss off of the structure. So to have a real stopping point. So that's on top of that structure right there. That's still a 3-1. Let me look at it on the 1 hour. Yep, see?
See that wick up, that stop hunt that they did before it pushed down?
Which one?
Where you had that evening star type pattern that to the left, right, to the right. Sorry, to the right.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right above it.
Yeah, that's why I say just
But
push it.
based off the 15-minute, I got it based off of this resistance right here. So that's still a clean 3-1.
Yeah.
So I'll be waiting to watch that off the 15-minute.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back to the weekly. So that's pretty nice, man. So we're looking at it on a weekly into that zone. Price could probably even just push up to this level before it comes all the way back down. Not only that, come down to here. So that's one take profit right here. And the other one take profit here. Could possibility go down to here. But that's TP1, TP2, and TP3. All right, that's USD. Go to GBP. So these drawings. Our price is already. Look how price sitting right at that 4-day moving average. It's sitting right on that 4-day moving average. So it bounced off of that 8-day moving average. It's sitting right there on the 4-day moving average. In the direction, look like price wanting to go back to that 8-day moving average. However, price be coming back. Price could be coming back towards this 200, but it's he had a strong resistance right here.
Yeah.
Price can drop back to this zone. So these are two things. Yeah. Because it's already at this support.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. See that double bottom, and then it pushed through the middle of that W.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, to your right.
Right here.
No, to your right. Right there. Yeah,
Right here.
that double bottom. Then you had that wave. Yeah, you had that double bottom down there. You had that wave up. No, that the over the where it pushed through the middle of that double bottom, that W, where it pushed through the middle of the W. Now it looked like it's coming retest. Last week it retested that middle of that W.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it, coming back because it's even though it's testing and it rejected that 8-day moving average. Right here. And it's sitting on that 4-day moving average. So this strong resistance, I can see price pushing back down here. But a lot of going to be determined on the look down on a little time frame. I can see price pushing back down in this area. Coming back and test this area. Let's check it out on a little time frame. Price came and rejected that. Got a long wick. It's a strong wick right here.
Right.
So I had a lot of just in this wick, a lot of sideways. A lot of sideways action. Let's see something. There's resistance at 200. The price, you can see price going back up to here. See price going back up to here. But on the downward slope, it had a reject, so that's why it's right here. Let me see something. Yeah, price coming back to touch this 200. So price doing this. I'm looking at for a tighter entry on the 15-minute. Price coming back up to this high.
Before I take the buy, I'm personally gonna wait till it break that 200.
Right. So mostly, more likely, Yeah, come to this stop, to the zone, just in case it wick back. Come back and touch that. It's like a one. There's a structure right here. The next structure would be down here.
Yeah, I'm kind of indecisive on what it's gonna do right now.
Well, a lot of it based off, let me see, look at it, I'm back on the hourly chart. So price come back and hit that that 50. I won't wait to price to see what price do taking it, because based off the moving averages, it's a reversal on a moving averages. Price is going up to test those same areas, and I won't see a rejection here. If it start rejecting here, I get in. If not, start see what it do right here. If price don't reject that and it come back and retest it, then I look at to take it to the upside back to this area.
No, I see. I'm probably just gonna wait to see how it reacted those moving averages before I see whether it's gonna be a buy or a sell, because it is at that is at a key place right now. All right, go back up to the weekly. I mean the daily.
It is just weird wick.
Right. That's why I say it can move. It can move either direction.
That's why I said based off of that let me draw a line right here.
So looking at it on those time frames, I say to look for a rejection at the 50. If it don't, well, I ain't gonna look on the 15-minute, and like I say, wait to see how it react to that 200 on the 15-minute. If it reject the 200 on the 15-minute, then we gotta wait till it break the 8-day to get into the sell.
I'm looking at it on a 1 day, right? I mean, this is a 1 hour.
No, I'm talking about the moving average. The moving average.
Yeah. So I'm saying on an hour that 200 is the same thing on a 50 on the hour chart.
Right.
So it's got to either break and hold, or if it resists, then I'm still sending it to sell to the downside.
Right. That's why I say I wait, look at it on a 15-minute and let it either break the 200 and retest it, take the buy, or let it resist the 200 and then take the sell back to the downside. But still wouldn't get into the sell until it break below the 8-day moving average. See how it responds to the 8-day moving average before taking the sell.
Right. Because by that time, it'll just be based off of how that price looks. So looking at how I rejected right here, then you saying you get in right in this area. Even though it held that, it wicked right back up, and then it fell to the downside. But even if you would have got in right here, based off of it crossing the 200, I mean, 8D right there, take it to the zone.
Right.
That would have been a 4-to-1. And
we know that's like, so what I be saying, like the reason why I say wait till it break, because we know once it go that direction, that's the way you know what I'm saying, why I say wait. Because
yeah,
we know
that would have been a stop loss of 44 pips.
We know that's our entry exit points if we in the trade. So say if we was on the buy, we know once it break the 8-day or the 20, the 8-day or the 20-day to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So use that same method for entries.
So that's GBP USD. I can delete this one.
For that GJ.
Yeah. Pound yen. This is something similar to the other side. It's pushing up.
Right, it's respecting our 8B.
Mm-hmm.
But based on
my question would be, what would be the next zone?
Well, it'll have to break that based on what it's doing on a weekly.
See, price and hit that area right here, and that's a strong resistance right here. And this is gold. So gold ain't been this high since 2003. I mean 2012. Damn.
Well, I say based on what it's doing now on the weekly chart, and then hit that resistance area. So I'd have to wait.
That's on a month. Gold pushed back Kevin last week. And I can see gold coming up back to the zone.
It's in that strong consolidation on the daily. I wouldn't fuck with it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's consolidating a strong resistance. Price will have to break above this.
Yeah.
It's still heavily supported though.
Right. So I would put a right where price was making that double top, double bottom pattern at right there. I would wait. I would put a line across there. Put a line across the top, a line across the bottom, and wait for it to break in either direction and then take it back to the downside or the upside.
For me to want to get in this, price would have to push down all the way through all these moving averages for me to think about looking at it for taking it for a sell. You got a lot of resistance right here.
Not that what I would see that necessarily because we looking at it on a 4-hour time frame. That's why I say I would put a like based on what it's showing me on the 4-hour, put a horizontal line at the bottom of those wicks and at the top up there, and then we can look at it on a 1 hour or a 15-minute.
Well, I'm looking at it, but I'm like I said, based off of these moving averages, that's some strong support. So price will have to break all of these supports.
Right, but if you look at it so put a horizontal line in there, right there at the top and the bottom. Now, once price break your 200, the price break your 200 is gonna be out on a 1 hour time frame. Is gonna be out of that zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I would wait for on a 1 hour or the 15-minute for it to break the 200, retest the 200, and then take it to the downside, or break the top of that green line, retest it, then take it to the upside.
Mm-hmm. See, it's tight right here.
Yeah, squeeze. So if it do break to the bottom, if it do break out of the 200 on a 15-minute, you'll get a breakdown, then a push up, and depending on how it react to that 200.
Yeah, I want to see price break above all those moving averages right there. Respect the 200 and start breaking above that. Then I get in for a buy. And that's why I moved there. It's right there on that 50. Price had to really respect that to stop breaking above that to get in. For that. This might just be a small pullback, come back and touch this 200. I mean, this 4-day moving average. So price coming back down, test that 50-day moving average and that 8-day moving average and that 4-day moving average. Consolidate before it come back up to touch that, because I just see it consolidating. A small pullback before it go to the upside. Price come and test this area before it push back up, because it's the 200 in that thing. So price is right there, and it's channeling right between here. So again, coming down, testing that area before it goes back up. Yeah, price is just really channeling in that zone. So I wouldn't mess with it until it break. Until it break here. Until it break here.
Break and retest.
Mm-hmm. But just how I could see coming is retesting that this area. So it's gonna channel. It's gonna either continue to drop and retest this 200 and come downhill before I see a push up, or coming up here, start testing that 50 before it push back up. In that case, it'll come in between here and push it up. Yeah, see? In between the zone right here. So price want to either come back and reject that before it push down to here. So this is interesting to watch. So price is rejecting this right here. So we still shove JPY, still look for a sell. Yeah.
Yeah, the engulfment on that. Yeah, the engulfment on that 20. I see they had an engulfment on that 20-day moving average.
Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a morning star too.
Yeah.
So I'm still seeing the sell. Still a good sell. Euro, franc. I see it channeling. Before I come back and retest this area. And my price on the daily price, so I could just be a small pullback. That candle came and touched that 50.
Yeah, and that breaker.
Yeah, it came and touched that 4-day moving average and it rejected it. So I could see it push down a little bit before it continued to come and touch this before it come back down. So another one close to watch, not getting just yet. We caught this trade, huh?
No.
Because that would have been a perfect setup right there. We caught it to the downside. So based off of looking at that, just keep an eye on and see what price does once it gets to those areas. Any other pair you want to look at? Add to the list.
We looked at GU.
GU?
Yeah.
Caught in between them two right there. So it came and rejected that 20, that 50, and it's resisting, and it's supporting that 20 on a weakness. But the overall push is up to the upside. So I just seeing this bad boy consolidating in this area. I want to see what price do in this area. Because it rejected that 50 and that 2. I want to see a push up and price close above this 50 before it pushes to the upside.
Price close above the 200.
Yeah, right here. Because it's rejected, so I want to see anything. This is no confirmation for me wanting to get in, but just to watch it do this. I want to see a green candle, another green candle, and then take it to this area. So you take it to this area. That's a 3-to-1. That's on the deal. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. Get some better clarity. So it's rejecting the 200 on here. So price come down here, that 8-day, get a good entry around that, take it to the upside.
Right.
On the 1 hour, see price coming back up to this 200 on the 1 hour. That'll be, man, you can't make that up, bro. Look at that. Look how sweet that is.
Right. Just see how it react once it gets to that zone.
Uh-huh.
On the hourly order. 15-minute, and either take it back up to the upside or take it to the downside.
Mm-hmm. even if you took it, to see it coming back up, coming here, retesting it before it go back up.
Right. That's why I'll just let it break and retest.
Yeah.
Put a buy limit. Put a buy limit in that area at 126.
Yeah, after it break it and retest it, then put that buy limit.
Right.
Same thing for that 50. Pushing up 15-minute. Pushing up right here. Stop loss will be closer to this area. Yeah, that's a good zone. Yeah, look what that on every one of them. That's what price on that 200. The price will have to close above that 200, even if it came up to here and retested it on the 15th. Take it up.
Right. Because if it push up like that, your EMA is gonna start to come up.
Mm-hmm. And just watch it go the other way back. Go back the other way. And stay in the trade that way. That's what I want to practice more on. Stay in the trade strategy of after I take my profits, being able to get back in with a good entry and continue riding it up.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you last week. Like, look at how it respond. Look at how it respond to the EMA. That's why looking at it on a larger time frame and waiting for it to paint the move on a larger time frame, just snap interest on a 15 minute. You know, every time it hit the EMA, whether it be the 20, the 8, the 8, the 20, or the 50 on a 15 minute. See how, like, if price break and go to the upside on this particular pair, every time it touched the 20 or the 50, take another entry.
You know, look at another pair.
That's about it.
That's strong. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right, but I'm still trying to let's so like I said, I like to look at them in both directions. That we.
Well, if you kind of look at it, it's pretty much in both directions for the simple fact, if price come and start rejecting this, I'm gonna put it on the hour. If price come up here, either two things gonna happen. Price gonna come up and hit this and start rejecting it here and push back down. Price gonna come in here, that's that next level. And take it down to this zone.
Right.
Let's go back up to the Euro USD. Price have to get here. Gonna touch them two areas and see what it's gonna do. If it's gonna reject it or what.
Right.
Reject it, I'll support it and push back up to this zone, or it's gonna push back and continue to go down to here. So just based off the moving averages, it depends on what price is gonna do around those strong resistance areas.
Right. Right. That's why I say just putting the plan together to see what I'm looking for, and if it go in either direction, you know what I'm expecting. No, not what I'm expecting, and what it could do.
Right. So this is in real consolidation. So that's based off of price reject this 50, continue rejecting this 50, or it's gonna come in and test this 200.
Yeah, I ain't
As it consolidate, it's gonna get closer and closer together.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that until it break that green zone.
Yeah. But this zone? Oh, you saying this zone?
Yeah, them two zones right there.
Yeah. Is he D?
Same thing with that. Once it break out of those zones, because we marked up those zones on a 4-hour time frame.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I got this way down here. It'll either be here or really in between here and here. Because I don't want to see price break above that 50 since it's in consolidation. So price have to be above that 50 or really reject this 200 for me to consider getting in.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's why these moving averages rubber band.
But so on the downside, take it at the well.
Taking it to here. That next zone is pretty much right here.
Okay.
So all year. And that's more than 100 pips. So 153 pips.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, I just see a right where it rejected this 15-2 right here and got in right here. That's 100 pips. So that's sweet, man. Getting 100 pips in one rip, and you getting like 4 of those a week.
Right. But not only that, like you say, you twin traded right off the back. That's 200 pips.
Right. And I'm saying doing that 2 times a week.
Right.
Really, I'm only trading twice for gaining 400 pips.
Y'all busting down. Like I said, once it paint the move on the larger time frame, like we looking at it from a larger time frame perspective. Once it break that those green lines and retest, we know which zones is going to. So every time it pulled back on the 15-minute time frame, if you up and you see that reaction at the EMA 15-minute, you can put another entry.
Right.
And catch you another 50, 60 pips here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Or 30, 40 pips here and there.
Just to, like I said, the bit, because I'm thinking about what you saying, and let my real account pay for this FTMO challenge. So making $600, with my real account, and letting it pay for FTMO challenge. Yeah. So that's all of them. You see how things play out for this week.
Yeah. I say some moves will happen before the others. So,
Huh?
I say some moves will happen before the others. So just wait for our move to paint.
And that's the thing about it. Just you want me to see these drawings?
Yeah, send them to me.
I'm gonna have them all up to 1 hour chart.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I might as well go in and set it up on the before and after journal.
Okay.
Shit. Excuse me. Trades to monitor for the week. What is a crazy time in this world, boy.
So much fucking happening. Shit, man, I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm about to call my sister right quick. She just texted me to call her.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.